bit embarrassing for Canada, I guess.
There's a lot of non-confidence happening now within our government.
It does concern me.
Could the SNC-Lavalin controversy in Ottawa drive more voters to stay home on Election Day? Back in 2015, the so-called sunny ways of Justin Trudeau proved to be a vote-getter. But now as the government picks up progressively heavier baggage, will voters turn on Trudeau, hunker down, or simply give up?
Well, it's an open question. It's a remarkable situation in which all the major parties have some obstacle. There are no clear paths to October's election.
The most recent polling numbers from Angus Reid show the deepening crisis has opened a 7-point lead for Scheer's Conservatives. But Maxime Bernier's People's Party of Canada threatens to split that portion of the vote. And although the NDP leader Jagmeet Singh had a much-needed victory in Burnaby South, the NDP's numbers are trailing, and a couple of senior MPs have decided not to run again.
Going to be an interesting race to see how well each of the parties cope with their own particular weaknesses.
Yeah, we got to start looking at our choices again.
It just creates a big kind of wall with what you don't really know with Trudeau, and
I hope it gets more people to go out to the polls.
I think voters will actually be less apathetic. They'll be turning against Liberals for this.
I think I'll be looking around a little closer this time, so...
Meanwhile, Stewart says this election may turn into a vote for who you dislike the least, except big issues like the rule of law and Canadian identity will likely take center stage.
Deep issue can actually impact some voters in a visceral sort of way. So I think there's going to be sufficient weight attached to the vote that we're going to see a pretty good turnout.
On Twitter, some of you told me you'd be less likely to vote in October, but most of you said your likelihood of casting a ballot may actually increase, or at the very least remain unchanged. And as for whether one leader will emerge above the rest, as of now, the jury still appears to be out.
I haven't found one yet.
Not for me, no.
From a leadership perspective, well, I think you can always say with Trudeau, he has that energetic vibe to him.
I think Singh will definitely. He seems to be in tune with a younger crowd and a more hip crowd, and technology as well. I don't know much about the Conservative leader.
This is opening it all up.
In Vancouver, David Zura, City News.